also Becky Sigmund, Projects Outreach Coordinator, and Delana Aylor, Project 31 Leadership Team, and welcome to Parties Extra. I'm Helen Ford Wallace. We're at the Oklahoman's Video Studio, and we want to hear all about your 5th annual Paint the Town Pink Gala, which is October 18th.
Next Friday, a week from today.
Oh my gosh, real soon.
Real soon.
Well, where is it?
It's at
what time?
It's at the Bricktown Events Center. Starts at 7 o'clock with a nice sit-down dinner, followed by games and raffles for fundraising for Project 31.
And Project 31, that it benefits women who've had breast cancer.
Correct.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. And that's the mission.
Right. Project 31 breast cancer support.
That's awesome. Well, so with this good dinner, you said, and this musical performance by
Super Freak.
Oh my gosh.
We're really excited
so
to have
do people
them.
dance? Is it dance
Yes.
too?
Yes. Yes, there'll be a dance floor there as well after dinner.
And do you all wear pink?
Yes, I am.
Look at you all cute in your pink shirt.
I'll be wearing black this year, but I have worn pink in the past.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to wear pink, but
You might have to
pink's
have
our color.
pink.
There'll be pink on there somewhere.
And that is
guaranteed.
National Awareness Day.
Breast Cancer Awareness.
Be pink, or something like that. Is that it? Okay. All right, so what will you wear? Black?
Magenta, actually.
Oh.
I guess dark pink. Yes.
I love pink, you all.
I do too.
I
We
love
think
pink
pink
too.
is beautiful. It's a
Yes.
beautiful color. Okay, so you have a wonderful speaker, and
Yes.
tell us about that.
Okay, this year we're blessed to have Oklahoma Proton Center and Proton Pals Foundation support us for having Joan London come to speak as our keynote speaker.
Oh,
So she'll
she's
start off
very
the program.
famous.
Yes, yes.
She's an author and a former TV personality. I
Yes,
think?
national news anchor
Uh-huh.
and a 2014, I believe, breast cancer survivor herself.
And she's written a book, I think.
And she's written a great book on that.
Well, will anybody else be at the podium?
Our founder, Sarah McLean, and her husband Steve will also be giving some words of wisdom that evening, as well as some of the doctors from the Proton Center.
Tell us a little bit about Sarah.
Sarah's a special lady. She was diagnosed twice with breast cancer, 2 different forms of breast cancer.
As a young person.
Yes, once in her 20s, and then the second time in her early 30s. So her story reminds us that it's not just your grandma's disease anymore, that just to be aware of what's going on with your body, and she had to be an advocate for herself and be firm with her doctors and say that I really do need further testing. And it's a good thing she was so strong in her opinions on that, because she did have breast cancer when she was told that's probably what it wasn't.
And she also came out of that, and she and her husband started this whole thing.
Yes.
I mean, they had support groups, and he jumped in and had support groups for the men, and
Right.
I guess they still have those.
They were a newly married couple at the time and really couldn't find a group to go to answer their questions and validate what they were feeling in their early marriage facing breast cancer. So after first bout of breast cancer, they started Project 31, which is just here for other people to come and get information and be able to make wise decisions for surgeries and treatments that they'll be facing.
And there's counseling involved, I think.
Yes,
and
if there's counseling that is more than we as team leaders can provide, we will reach out and make those connections for the ladies who come to us. We have 22 on our leadership team, and we have 9 support groups each month. So we're all around the city, and as well as Tulsa and Enid and Stillwater.
Oh my gosh, you're statewide.
We're
Yes,
getting there.
Yes, statewide.
5 years you've been doing this,
Yes.
and this is what. And Sarah also wrote a book.
Yes.
So that on breast
Pink
cancer.
is the new black.
So that's kind of awesome too.
Yes, her story.
Well, she's got a good story.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so we've got Sarah and Steve at the microphone. We've got Super Freak playing
Yes.
good music, and then you have some kind of casino games. So tell
do.
us about that.
Yes, we have poker, craps, roulette, so it's a lot of fun. You buy tickets and you go play poker or whatever you choose to play, and we give a lot of prizes away, great prizes, so it's a lot of fun.
How much fun! So
Yes.
so it's not auction items. They play cards and get tickets and.
Right.
Then you put those in the different items that we have.
Okay, and is there a raffle involved too?
We are having a necklace this year that you will be able to buy chances for the necklace to win the necklace.
Tell us about that necklace.
The company is
Missioner Farron.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
and it's beautiful. And one of our survivors is actually going to be walking around wearing the necklace, showing everyone and promoting the sales. For
And
the
what color is
necklace.
the necklace?
Pink, of course.
Oh my gosh, you all, isn't that the best?
Yeah.
Yes.
What a wonderful thing.
We'll also have a live artist there that night, and I'm sorry his name escapes me right now, but he'll be actually doing a painting that evening that you can buy a raffle for that, and it'll be drawn at the end of the evening to win that live painting.
Oh my.
Pretty exciting things.
Very exciting. So what are some of the prizes? Can you all think of any?
There's some golf packages.
Kendra
and
Scott jewelry.
Kendra Scott. Let's see, there is, I believe there's a trip involved in there somewhere. Don't want to say too much about that, but there's a good trip involved in there. And then some, I want to say smaller items, but they all have a great value to them. There's no cheap raffle prizes. People will be going home with big ticket items that night.
Well, and you all have a huge crowd.
Yes.
Yes.
How many?
This is our largest so far, our 5th year, and we were up to almost 400 today, so it'll probably be around 450. Today's the last day to get tickets, but you can still go on to the Project 31 website, and it'll direct you to signmeup.com to get tickets for $150 or after party $50.
And everyone wants to support you all. You know,
I
I
hope
mean,
so.
this disease impacts the whole family.
Yes.
Yes.
It really does. Well, okay, so there's an after party?
The after party, this is the first year that we're doing this. If you don't care to come for the dinner portion, then you can come at 9 o'clock and come in just in time for the band to start. So you'll miss some fun stuff, but if you're there for the music and the dancing and the after party and the raffling, you can come at 9 o'clock for a $50 ticket.
Oh my, that's a bargain.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they're a good band. So it's definitely worth it.
Well, and 400 people, you probably have more than that, I bet you do. So how about getting tickets? Can we still get them today?
Through today, you can. Signmeup.com.
Yes.
You go on there and then you'll choose Project 31 and it'll give you the information, or you can go to our website.
Okay, and phone numbers, is there an office or a?
Everything's listed on the website, so it'd be easiest to start there, which is www.project31.com.
Okay.
And that's project31.com.
And it's all kind of squashed
All
together.
together.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
That's
together.
very interesting. Okay. All right. So we talked a little bit about your support groups, about your programs and services, mentoring, counseling, but you also have some very darling gift bags that are part of your program. So tell us about that.
We do.
Those are called Handles with Care, and we pass those out to breast cancer patients that are going through chemotherapy or radiation, and there's a lot of cool stuff to help you while you're doing those procedures.
So what's in those bags?
There's lip balm, socks, I believe, a hat,
A blanket.
Sarah's book, and
Uh-huh.
also Jane's book, so there's 2 books in there for reading. So
Jane Wilson is our CFO, and she's also written a book. It's in there. Some earbuds, dual earbuds, so when you take a buddy with you, you're
Oh.
going to watch a movie together or listen to music together. You can both listen on the same set.
Oh, well, what a good
Just
idea.
try to think of everything you need while you're sitting for hours in treatment.
And what a nice, that's just a very fine gesture, you all.
Those can also be purchased on our website. They're called Handles with Care, and we sell them for a $100 donation, and they can be, we'll mail them out to anyone, but for breast cancer survivors, we will provide them if their name and address is provided to us.
Oh, that's very dear. Well, that is a special part of this too. And the counseling, you all have counselors?
We do. We have counselors that we reach out to.
And we do provide financial scholarships
We do.
for people that are needing the counseling too. So.
Oh, you do?
We do.
So that's another bonus part. So where do you find your patients or your clients or your?
So we pass out these pamphlets at all the local hospitals, and we have good communication with the oncologists and the surgeons that will be treating breast cancer patients, and we have we just make sure they have these to give out to their new patients. We like to get them just as soon as they've been diagnosed, because there's so much information that you can't take it all in. So we like to help them walk through their journey of all that's going to come down on them. A lot of decisions have to be made very quickly. And so if we get these out to them, then they end up calling us, or we have somewhere on our website that they can go and say, I'm a new survivor, can someone contact me? And we like to return that call to them within 24 hours.
That's very good.
Show them that we're here to support them.
And what a great support.
I actually started going to the meetings way before I had surgery.
You did?
And it was very beneficial because I learned a lot and I knew what to expect when I actually went into the surgery.
So you're a survivor too?
Yes, yes,
How about
survivor.
Yes.
So you all got into this just on a personal note, it sounds
Well,
like.
this person actually brought me into the Project 31. I was a little bit, at first when you're very first diagnosed, it's hard to even talk about it. So a friend of a friend told me that Becky wanted to talk to me about Project 31. So she's the reason that I'm in Project 31.
Aw.
And I had seen a pamphlet in my oncologist's office, not knowing anything about it, just took it home and read it. And I was thinking, wonder what that Project 31 stands for. I wonder if that has to do with Proverbs 31. And sure enough, got to researching it, and it does stem from Proverbs 31, which speaks of the character of a woman in the Bible, in Proverbs 31. So it's a takeoff of that.
Oh. Well, and here's a picture of Sarah too. I saw that.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hold that up. That's good. And let's show this invitation too, because
Yeah.
people are invited, and we hope that people can come.
Getting that? Let's see. Here we go, like that. There we go.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So anything else you all want to talk about the dinner?
I was just going to say it's a great event, and it's great for breast cancer survivors because we get to dress up and we get to look pretty for one night and have a lot of fun. You forget about, all the hard times you're going through, so it's a great event.
It's free for breast cancer survivors, and
Oh, that's nice.
we'll have survivors there at every stage. It's your night just to come out and celebrate your survivorship. So there will be ladies there who don't have their hair, they're in the middle of treatment. There'll be some of us who are a few years out. There'll be some, our great encouragers, who are, many years out. The first year I went 5 years ago, I actually wore a tiara because I needed to. I needed to feel, super special that night to celebrate what I'd been through
Well,
for
you
the
both
year.
look darling right now.
thank
I mean, you do.
Thank
So
you.
I understand that. Yes.
Yeah, so you can dress up to the extent you want to. If you just want to wear a dress that you would, wear to church, let's say church clothes, that's fine too. Or you can go to town, as we'll be doing that evening. Paint the town pink.
How about decorations? Are you going to have pink decorations?
We have great sponsors. New Leaf Florist is so good to us. And the room will be beautifully decorated. It's really something to see. I know they were showing some pictures just a minute ago of some past galas, and it's just a beautiful event. It is a special time. Right when you walk in, you feel special. And we just want to celebrate survivorship.
Tell us that website again.
It's www.project31altogether.com.
Okay. Anything else?
Just everyone is welcome to any or all of the support groups, not just survivors. You're welcome to bring a spouse or a friend. Just come and we'll talk through whatever you need to discuss. And if we can't help you, we'll find someone who can.
And I think for this year we've had over 1,000.
We have
so far
1,000
this year.
survivors attend
Really?
our
Yes, so
support
far
groups.
this
That
year.
is so far this year.
Yes.
You all, it's grown huge.
We are very busy, and we're very grateful for the ministry that we can do.
Well, and I'm sure that they are very grateful to have you all.
So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Well, thanks you all for celebrating survival in such a meaningful way. All of you working on Paint the Town Pink are helping women who have breast cancer cope with this dreaded disease. Thank you for that, and we hope you have a huge turnout.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.